Have you bought a new car that came with like a million new safety features and a new theft-proof revolutionary technology? Well, first of all, congratulations. And secondly, don't get too comfortable with the idea of your car being theft-proof because thieves have had technology upgrades too. Let's find out how present-day thieves are able to steal a new car in under 1 minute. First off, the key code method. This is just like the oldest and most widely used method of all time for stealing cars. Stealing the keys. It basically replicates the key to your car, and when you are no longer around, the thief gets into your vehicle and drives away with it. You'd be gone running an errand inside some building with the car parked in the lot, strolling around calmly, thinking your car is safe, and once you head back, bam, it's gone. Turns out that just because you have the original key doesn't mean someone else can't make one for them. But how can someone just randomly replicate my car keys without having even a look at them? The answer is simple: digitization. In the present day world, car manufacturers assign specific key codes to vehicle keys, which can be decoded to find out the graduation profile on the key. Once cracked, this profile could be fed into a key cutting machine to get the exact copy of your original car keys. But the question pops up, since even you don't know the key code of your vehicle, and obviously the manufacturer won't be parading around advertising it openly, shouldn't you be safe, right? Wrong. It turns out there are websites these days that can spit out key codes if you enter the vehicle identification numbers into them. Although these websites are meant for registered locksmiths only and have access controls in place, it's not that hard to make your way into the site. But wait, isn't your vehicle identification number only accessible to you? And certainly that means you're safe. Wrong again. It can be easily pulled out of a local registration office website these days just by having the registration number of the car. So this is what the thieves do. Have a look at your number plate, get the vehicle identification number, get the key code, pull it into a key cutting machine using software that decodes the key code, and voila, your key just got cloned. With this, the thief can easily enter your car, and should it be old enough not to have a key registration feature, by the time you head back after fixing yourself a cup of coffee, your car would have been gone. All of this can be done in only 1 to 2 minutes tops. Although this works on only older cars with no key registration feature available, the thieves have come to find a solution for the features in newer cars too. Next up, how thieves tackle key registration. Almost all new cars today come with added security features involving key registration into the vehicle electronics so that only that particular key or the authorized ones work with the car. Should you unlock the car with another key, even if it's the same graduation profile, if it wasn't registered, the car alarm would go off and the immobilizer would kick in. Sounds pretty safe, right? Except that it isn't anymore. There are devices available these days that can be easily connected to a car and can be used to reprogram a key or register a blank key into your car. These devices or tools are easily available on the internet and can be purchased by anyone. So what the thieves do is, as soon as they manage to get inside your vehicle via the cloned key, etc., they connect the device with it, put in a pin that disables the car's alarm system, which can be easily obtained via many websites by pulling in the vehicle identification number. Once they have the alarm system disabled, they can program the new key for the vehicle all in under 2 minutes. Once they have the key programmed, they can use it to disable the immobilizer and race away with your new car. Next up, the relay device. This is another method that is becoming really popular with each passing day and works with newer cars having proximity keys. The device, called a relay device, is used by one of the thieves to point at the front door behind which most people keep their keys. The relay device would then relay the signal of the proximity key to the other thief standing at the driver's door of the car. This would make the car think that the key is present in the vicinity, it'd be unlocked, and the thief can easily drive away with your new car. Oh, but this can be easily avoided with a cheap device, which we'll let you know about towards the end of the video. So keep watching. Certainly once they switch it off again, it won't start, but they can still take it to a remote location and reprogram a new key for it just using the method we talked about earlier. Moving on, other devices and methods. Thieves aren't just limited to these methods and devices to get their hands on people's cars. There are many others that are easily available and work like magic. So if the thief doesn't have the vehicle registration details or can't pull out the vehicle identification number of the vehicle for a key code, there is yet another thing they can use. It's called a turbo decoder. What this device does is that it can slot into a keyhole, and within a short span of 15 seconds, it can easily recall the inner key profile of the lock. Afterward, it can unlock the door as if the key was present. Whoa, who knew? And we know the drill once a thief is able to enter the cabin of your car. Next up, a few tips for car safety. Feeling a bit down after hearing all of this? Let's talk about what we can do to actually avoid landing in a car disappeared situation. It goes without saying that the best way to avoid your car getting stolen is to not own a car to begin with. Just kidding. The only solutions to work almost always are the simplest and old school methods, like a steering lock. 1. Nobody is investing anymore in learning how to pick a steering lock since they have become vintage. Secondly, even if the thief manages to break into every other security feature your car has, they won't be able to drive your car with the steering lock in place. Even if they want to break it, it'll take considerable time and they'll hesitate to go ahead, fearing capture. Anyway, to keep the thieves from programming a new key into your car, you can always resort to disabling the ODB port, the port where your mechanic attaches their device for running diagnostics. That'll make the reprogramming effort time-consuming, if not impossible, for the intruder. And there are healthy chances that as soon as they encounter the first glitch or things get too technical for them, they'll just abandon the idea and leave your vehicle be. To avoid getting your proximity key using a car stolen from outside your house, get yourself a Faraday's bag to store your proximity key in. It comes very cheap and can be bought online. What it does is that it confines the signal from the proximity keys to inside its walls, so the thieves won't be able to relay the key signal to your car. And finally, what's the permanent solution? One of the reasons thief technology is able to catch up with the latest car security technology is that it's just outdated to begin with. Most car manufacturers install at least 1 or 2 years old technology in their latest car after extensive trials and testing. So by the time it makes it out in the car, it's already gotten old and the thieves have a good 1 or 2 years to find a workaround. Just as the car security technologies keep evolving, so do the workaround methods. So the only workable solution in such a fluid environment that has a chance of ensuring car security, as agreed to by the majority of technicians, is over-the-air security updates that can adjust the security mechanism on the fly. Case in point, Tesla uses access via an RFID and mobile phone, so the security updates can be rolled out as they become known for deterrence against the similar threat to all other cars. On the other hand, in a legacy security system, the manufacturers address the issue with upgraded security features in the newer models, but the loophole still remains in the previous ones. Since it's not possible to switch your 1 or 2-year-old car for a newer model just because of that loophole, the only workable solution turns out to be a continuous security updates. And maybe then we'll actually have a sense of security for our cars. Otherwise, it could be any day that you walk into a Starbucks for a quick cup of coffee, and by the time you get back, you come to know you got the coffee but lost the car. That's a wrap for this video. What do you think about these new car stealing methods? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.